Project 2016 views. A view in Project is simply the way that task and/or resource information is displayed. It gives you a way to view data in a worksheet, a way to enter data, or a way to view data in chart form. Throughout a lot of this course, we'll use the Gantt chart view. In fact, unless we tell you otherwise, when we work with tasks, we will always be in Gantt chart view. However, it is not the only view in Project. The reason we will use Gantt chart view a lot in this course is because it is one of the easiest ways to view and add task-related data in Project. But once you master that, there are several ways that you can display information. Views organize data. It is that simple. They organize the data and present it in a certain way. Each view in Project organizes your data, then presents it to you. There are several views available in Project, which is helpful since you enter so much data into the program, such as tasks, resources, assignments, timing, progress, and even financial information. That's a lot of data. Views help you sort and view that data. There are several ways that you can move between views in Project 2016. The easiest way is probably using the Task tab on the ribbon. Go to the Gantt chart button, then click on the downward arrow here. You'll see the most commonly used views. You can click on any view listed here to display that view in your Project 2016 window. You can also see this list of views if you click on the Resource tab and then on the Team Planner button. You can also access different views by going to the View tab on the ribbon. The Task Views group lets you select Gantt chart, task usage, network diagram, calendar, task sheet, or timeline. The Resource Views group lets you use the Team Planner, Resource Usage, Resource Sheet, or Resource Form view. The other groups under this tab let you sort data, change timescales, and zoom. If you click the drop-down arrow below the Team Planner button in the Resource Views group, then select More Views, you can select views that aren't displayed on the ribbon, as you can see here. Select the view that you want, then click on the Apply button. The view is then applied to your workspace. In this lesson, we'll cover the views that you'll use the most to set up and manage your project. While there are several views that you can use to display your data, the ones that we'll talk about more in depth in this lesson are the ones that you'll need to use as you get started in Project and begin to add data. In fact, these views will populate some of the others with data in Project. Let's say that you need to look at some particular data in Project. You can use the F5 key on your keyboard to access the Go To feature. The Go To feature lets you find specific data in your project. When you press F5, you'll see this dialog box. You can either search by a date by using the drop-down calendar or by the task ID. The Gantt chart view is the default view in Project 2016. It is a view you will see whenever you open a project file. Gantt chart view contains both a spreadsheet on the left and a chart on the right. The spreadsheet displays your data and the chart gives you a graphical view of your tasks. While the Gantt chart view looks simple, it contains a plethora of information. It is just so organised it is easy on the eyes. As we just said, the view has two sections, the worksheet on the left and the chart on the right. You will use tables to tell Project which information you want displayed on the worksheet. By definition, a table is a combination of columns or fields, which you can display by going to the View tab and then clicking on the Tables drop-down menu in the Data group. This is the menu that you'll see. Currently, our worksheet shows us the tasks that we've entered and it allows us to enter more. We can also enter information about our tasks, such as the duration. This table is called the Entry table. However, let's say we want to see the cost associated with tasks in the worksheet. From the Table drop-down menu here, we'd select Cost. As you can see, the costs associated with each task are now displayed in the worksheet. You can also click More Tables from the drop-down menu to see more tables that are available. To see the data from any of these tables in your worksheet, select the table and click Apply. Resources are things that you will use to complete tasks. For example, to write this course, we needed to use Microsoft Word. That makes Microsoft Word a resource. You'll enter resources into Project using the Resource Sheet view. Entering data in the Resources Sheet view is a lot like entering data in the Gantt chart view, or even an Excel worksheet. You type data into the cells, and then use the tab and arrow keys to navigate around. The Resource Sheet view is shown here. We will learn to add resources later in this course. The Team Planner view displays how the work is distributed among your resources. The Team Planner view is shown here. Here you will see some of the resources on the left and then the different tasks that they have on the right here. We will talk more about resources later in this course. You don't have to worry about using the right view now. Instead, it's important to become familiar with why it's used. The Timeline view gives you a simplified picture of your complete schedule. The Timeline view appears in its own pane with other views. In Gantt chart view, it appears above the worksheet and the chart. Milestones can also be displayed on the timeline. We'll work with the timeline again later in this course. The Network Diagram view shows your workflow in task boxes. Dependency lines connect these task boxes to show you the sequence of tasks in your project. The network diagram is read from left to right, meaning tasks that come first will be on the left. If tasks occur at the same time or within the same time frame, the boxes are aligned vertically. If a task has an X on it, it means it has been completed. Although Network Diagram View does not serve as a timeline, you can see timing information about each task in the task box, such as start date, finish date, and duration. The Network Diagram View is shown here. The Calendar view looks like a regular monthly calendar. This view shows you your schedule. The calendar can display as many weeks at a time as you need. To change the time period displayed, click on the Custom tab at the top of the calendar. You'll then see the Zoom dialog box. You can then set the number of weeks that you want displayed. You can also set a period of time that you want displayed, such as if you want to see a certain time period. Then click on OK.